at Harvard University, ladies and gentlemen. He's from Los Angeles, California. Welcome, please, the great Michael Shayan.
Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Shayan. I am Persian. I'm actually Iranian Jewish. Yeah, hold your applause. It's actually really hard being Persian. You know, by Persian I don't mean like 300 Persian, you know, with the muscles and the slick back head. No, I'm talking like middle-aged, horseshoe on top, you know, hookah in hand, hello, how are you? Body hair is really hard for Persians. It's just really hard. I go through 3 razors a day, and that's just on my face. Then I start on my back. Yeah, too real? No, but it's cool. My dad says body hair is really sexy. He goes, Mike, the hair, it is sexy. The girls, they like it. They say, hello, how are you? They rub it in the winter time, keeps them warm. He goes, it's like a blanket, like a carpet, like a Persian rug. You are a rug. Thanks, Dad. No, but it's cool. You know, we're here in Massachusetts, the Sunshine State. I love being at Harvard. I'm doing really well here. I just started a secret society. I'm still the only member. Still a secret. But you know, it's cool being here. My parents, they actually weren't that excited to hear that I got into Harvard because, I don't know, they're just really not into the whole like American lifestyle. My dad, you know, he gets his words mixed up, he gets the American phrases all mixed up, and he thinks that UCLA is better than Harvard. When I got into Harvard, I told him, you know, Dad, I got into Harvard. He goes, you know, Harvard? He goes, you know, Michael, to be honest, he thinks that by saying to be honest, it makes anything that he's about to say absolutely true. Like, to be honest, this stool is a ladder. To be honest, I am not really here right now. He like disappears. I'm like, Dad, where did you go? But he goes, to be honest, UCLA is a lot better. I'm like, why, Dad? You know, that's not true. Harvard, you know, it's great school. He goes, you know, Michael, I know a lot of sharp tools, nails, sheds. He was trying to say sharpest tool in the shed, but he just mixed everything together. Shoes, boots, nails, hair, whatever, it's going in. He goes, I know a lot of sharp tools that go to UCLA. I'm like, yeah, Dad, like who? He thinks for a second, strokes his beard. He goes, you know the hot dog truck on 3rd and La Brea? I'm like, yeah. He goes, Jamshid. I'm like, yeah. He goes, UCLA. Hello, how are you? No, but I'm really being serious. Persians do love UCLA. When I got into UCLA, my mom, she wept with joy. She was like, you are my son! When I got into Harvard, not so good. I called my mom to tell her that this joke was going in the show. And she goes, Michael, that is not true. I cried a little bit for Harvard. But for UCLA, I cried and I put it on my Facebook. Hello, how are you? But yeah, you know, my parents are cool. My dad, he loves giving advice, and he thinks he's just really liberal, but he's not at all. He's Persian. So he goes, he pulls me aside the other day, he goes, Mike, you know, you can marry whoever you wanted. I'm like, oh, thanks, Dad. And he goes, as long as she's sexy, successful, and Jewish. Meanwhile, his girlfriend, Irish Catholic. Melissa. No, but seriously, you know, he loves giving advice. He loves making things really dramatic, as if we're like in a movie. I'm sitting down doing my homework the other day, and he goes, Mike, sit down. I'm like, Dad, I'm already seated. He goes, you know, I have to tell you something, because I may never get the chance to tell you this again. I'm like, oh my God, Dad, this must be something really important, you know? He sat down, I was ready for it. He goes, you are my son. Yeah, Dad. He goes, I am your father. I'm like, okay, logical, you know, fact. And he goes, we are a family. Okay, where are you going with this, Dad? He goes, listen to me. When you go to college, Harvard, like, why the quotes? He goes, when you go to Harvard, don't do weeds. I was like, he meant don't smoke weed. And I was like, oh, why, Dad? You know, I'm so interested to hear his logic. And he goes, because it's gonna cost you a lot of money. I'm like, that's your logic for not smoking weed? He goes, don't worry, my kid. I'm like, I'm not worried. He goes, XY. He goes, I know the prices these days. $30 for an ounce. It's crazy. You can get a quart of whiskey, $6. Because I can get you the best crack cocaine by the gram, 2 for $10 downtown. It's much better. Because you want weeds, go to the garden, they have weeds. Because you want weeds, watch it on Showtime. Showtime. I just really love Showtime. But Persians, they have the worst road rage. They get really angry. It's not the usual like, F you, buddy. No, it's like they roll down the window very slow. What? It's a classic BMW. Hello, how are you? They roll it down. He sticks his head out the window. I am going to take your sister's dog's uncle's cat underneath her living room couch in her bed in her living room. And you think he's done. And he sticks his head out the window again and he goes, bitch. That's to have the bitch. But no, Persians are really in denial about a lot of stuff. You know, I was listening to the president, Amanita whatever, and he goes, you know, he's talking hello. I don't know why he sounds like my dad. We don't have a homosexual here. What are you talking about? Hello. Holocaust never happened. And then I was imagining him as the president of the United States. You know, he goes up on the podium, chest hair just sticking out all over the place. Hello. And he goes, you know, hello, my friends. He's like in front of the whole fucking country. He's like, my friends. He goes, my friends, I would like to start by address a little rumor that was, how do you say, going around the rumor mill. The rumor mill. That is, the United States have a nuclear program. First of all, it's not true. We don't have one. Why would we need nuclear? We are very friendly. Hello, how are you? Carpet, please have a tea, nice. It's true. I have a gay roommate named Rico, and you know, Latin fire. And he comes in and he loves being up to date with the Persian stuff. You know, he just follows Persian news and stuff. And he goes, Michael, ven aquí. I'm like, oh God, Rico, what is it? And he goes, have you seen the president Amanita Yam? I'm like, Amanita. Oh my God, don't go. And he goes, he's telling me they don't have no gays in Iran. They don't have no gays! He goes, mira, it's crazy, but I believe it. I'm like, Why, Rico? Why would you believe that? And he goes, mira, coño, maybe that's why all the time they wearing those ugly veils. If I were there, I would never allow it. I would say, honey, come into my closet. I give you some color, some red, some orange, some purple. Accentuate, mommy. Huh? Show your